because we have to cover this. It's I don't really like to do Dayton 2 days in a row, but this is one of these situations where we have to. So as we found out yesterday, our friend Dayton Hypernova, his brother died. Sherman died of liver failure. Now, from everything I'm seeing, it's because of excessive drinking and other kind of,
Again, but it has to be a lot of drinking. Something else is, I don't know, it still bugs me.
Probably a lot of drinking. So, this is from Kate Dorian Paradoxa, a.k.a. Earl, a.k.a. Dayton Hypernova.
God, I already read ahead and I'm already fucking... Oh, I hate him.
So, as we know, a little quick backstory. After Sherman died, his brother, as he calls him, pseudo-liberal brother from Seattle came to visit. And this is what Earl says. It's devastating that people in this family literally make no effort to console the constant victim of the skinhead after 7.5 years. In fact, my recordings of them downstairs are almost entirely cheery in tone. There was a little crying for a moment, but it's mostly just happy conversations. Not one mention of how devastating his life in this house was. I'm sure it's because none of them believe in seeking counseling to better their psychological balance. I'm mostly just done even trying to record them. It's sad. Circumstances made me a spy in my home life. Awful. Now, here's what's happening. There was crying. What happens is when you have family get together, when you lose a loved one, and I'm sure you know about this, and I've dealt with this, we've all dealt with this, people cry, but then you naturally start talking about good things with the people.
Of course.
Laughing does happen. It's a way of healing. It's like, oh man, hey, man, I'm gonna miss Sherman. Remember that time on Thanksgiving that he did blah 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 blah. That happens. That's just a natural part in dealing with death. It's you have ups and downs where you're crying and when you remember, and then when you remember you cry. It's all those things.
Like, we're Irish in my family. The amount of laughter versus crying would actually disturb outsiders, I think.
So then he continues here in another post. Oh, God, my family are bad people. I didn't have my camera on just now because my purse...
my purse full of sun chips.
And aluminum foil was away. And I think I was in bed trying to seem asleep. Lights out, and my bigot, neutral as hell at anti-trans violence older sister came into my room, and all she could say was, I know you have a lot of conflicting emotions. We all have a lot of conflicting emotions. And her voice was outright quivering, avoiding the fact that she's talking about herself and 7 years of ignoring repeated beatings by a man twice my size in the house across the street from her.
Jesus Christ, this guy.
I didn't flinch or open my eyes, so she has nothing but herself to talking to dead air. No sense in herself of finding solace about trying to talk to me, considering that's her pathetic, totally neutral words, the way Trump words remained so damn neutral as the neo our older brother praised. It's awful. 7 years of psychological agony of them shunning me until finally at his death is awful. I'm shocked from this family, so I don't even have the proper emotions or reaction to this insane shit, even as I type it.
The amount of me going on is I've never seen levels of this before. This is a whole new level of this shit.
Mm-hmm. So the next one, the most important thing is that by not participating today and staying upstairs away from my family, it makes it clear in their souls that they are wrong and have always been the wrong ones for 7.5 goddamn years of this transphobic beatings, harassment, gaslighting, belittlements, arrogance, etc., and that will only damn them more with time.
But they're not feeling any punishment from a lack of you being around. Like, I'm sure they're perfectly fine with you deciding not to be around. And the fact that you are trying to fight some kind of a passive-aggressive emotional war with these people when their fucking son just died is so fucked up.
Well, guess what? The brother from Seattle's a younger brother. My younger brother comes to the attic to console me about our older brother. Of course, he recorded it. Sun chips? Here we go. Gotta turn closed caption. It says applause. The closed caption said it was applause that you hear now.
Oh, that's very funny.
Here we go. I'll turn it.
How are you doing? Can I hug you?
Can I hug you?
Am I hurting you? Huh? Am I hurting you? No. Well, yeah, clear up. There's food downstairs if you want.
There's food downstairs if you want.
This room looks different right now. Trying to work on a film project.
What project?
I'm trying to work on a, I don't know, it's an art project.
Yeah.
Actually.
What happened to the air conditioning?
They removed it a long time ago. I don't know.
Does it get cold? Does it get cold?
Very nice, but like
How are you? I know.
Secret recording shit. It's just
There's a
so
lot
gay.
Of it. But it still sucks.
Still sucks. What's funny about Dane too is how tough you see tough in those Facebook posts, but the moment his younger brother shows up, he's all timid. He's all timid. He's a little timid boy.
He never actually does the things he says in his posts. Like he always like, "Oh, I confronted." No, you didn't.
Just think about it. About the shitty times.
Just thinking about the shitty times. I hope it's not.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
I have things. But I hope you can come down and eat some food at least. You look good.
Oh,
Your skin looks, I mean, right here.
yeah, I'm doing some art for it.
Yeah.
It's really,
Listen to how kind his brother's being. Look how kind he's trying to be.
This guy is such a cunt.
There's such a big
hate
disconnect.
him. I hate Earl.
I mean, to America, I heard about it before, but it was, I only took it in like tea form. Didn't really do anything before that. I have it in powder form now that I drink. And
Fascinating.
That was really good for it.
That's really good.
I heard it's good for the coronavirus. I don't know.
Oh.
That's what I read on an article actually recently.
I haven't, I'm not sure.
I don't know. So, as far as a natural, they said it might be good.
You should be high up on the list for a vaccination though, if you want it.
Vaccination.
I would think. I don't know. I guess I didn't look at the long list.
That would make a person high on the list.
Please get the vaccine. Please get it. I need to just hope on the off chance that he's just one of those 1 in 100,000. I need Bell's palsy Dayton Hypernova in my life.
This is crazy to me is that his brother died and all he's trying to just change the subject and talk about anything else because he can't be a human.
No, he's incapable
not.
of it.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking my girlfriend has like severe asthma, but and she apparently isn't on it. So I don't know. I'm not sure what the actual criteria are, but I think it's worth looking into.
Yeah, they have the vaccine. Like, I know some people.
Also, sorry,
I
just
got
a
fine.
question here. There's got to be a part of Dayton that's completely devastated because this was it. This is the way I see like the Trump reply guys are so happy that Trump's gone because it hasn't actually sunk in yet that without him, some of these people have no identity. Like there's a whole swath of lefty Twitter accounts who have based every single thing they've done on Trump for 4 years. And they're like, yeah, he's finally gone. But now it's starting to sink in like, oh God, there's nothing interesting about me.
nothing,
Oh
yeah.
God. So like, he's got nothing now without crying about the beatings, which is his only identity that he's had for the entire time we've been covering him.
Now he has nothing.
Now he's got nothing. Like Earl should be devastated right now.
Well, here you go. Take
You
this.
know, but
Yeah.
well, Kate, if you want to talk, I know. There's a lot of shitty things, and I mean, but if you want to chat. I'll be here till Monday at least. Well,
So this is remember the brother he was criticizing, the other one who
brother.
came.
Evil.
Dude, if you want to chat, I know there was a lot of shitty things.
I have to go. I have to leave Monday. So I wish I could stay longer, but I already have my appointment for the second shot. So that's the main reason I have to go back. I mean, work, but I can do that remote. Hopefully. Okay. Well, there's wings. I don't know if you eat wings.
Sorry. CJ in the chat. Sherman dying as Trump leaves is like the dog so loyal it dies when its master does.
Oh
Beautiful.
my God,
really.
you're right. Mr. Bali's song says, now it's going to be my brother's haunting me in this house.
Yeah, he's beating. No, my brother's ghost is beating me.
Are you cold up here, or are you?
No,
Okay.
not really. It's not that cold to me. It's right today anyway. I don't know. Sometimes it's cold when the weather there.
Okay.
You know what sucks too is like he's a shitty person through and through.
Of course.
But he also is genuinely mentally ill. And
Oh, yeah, both.
The fact that they've just let it go completely untreated all this time. And, you know, that's another problem. And I think you're going to see more of this in the future in our country is, and I'm not trying to break toss here. I'm just saying that, you know, there is some overlap when it comes to people and mental illness. Like, I'm not, Susan, easy. I'm not saying being is a mental illness. I am saying that there are people and there are mentally ill people and there's overlap. And what's going to happen is you're not allowed to bring it up now because people are going to go, oh, because I'm a woman. And you're like, no, I'm saying that you're exhibiting other behaviors that you might want to get. And now, like, we're going to leave people completely untreated from all these issues because they can hide behind the thing. And when you go, well, I'm not saying because you think you're a woman, I'm saying it's because your brother died and you're making it all about you and you're still complaining about your family. And meanwhile, you're not handling this situation the way a sane person would handle it, but they'll always have, because I'm so hide. So now people there are doctors out there that are now going to be very, very hesitant to diagnose people with real issues because they're like, I don't want to lose my medical license. Like, I don't want to end up on some viral Twitter thread that BuzzFeed writes a fucking article about, and then and then the California Medical Board comes and takes my license away.
Right.
Like, these are all real realities. So this is fucking terrible.
Sad. He's obviously in the next step.
He's obviously in the next life.
Just like one of that dude. Yeah, he just talks so. I don't know. Maybe I talk similar to him and don't think about it or don't realize it. It just seems like he's high-strung.
Yeah, he's definitely high-strung.
Maybe it is just because he's home and it's awkward. There's a reason why that guy ignores text messages about violence at home.
Because you're constantly making shit up.
Yeah, you're the guy who fucking cries beatings. You can't keep doing it over and over again and expect everyone to fucking, believe you every time. Sitting in my bedroom as my older brothers wake downstairs, contended at my absence. So it's just him secretly recording, basically. So it doesn't matter. Whatever. That's it. So that's the update on Dayton. I needed to get through it.